with everybody doing their like end of the year like tier list on Twitter and stuff, I've been seeing like a top 30. I ain't never been into this kind of thing. Like this is really out of my element. So I'm gonna just do this, and I don't know, man. I'm gonna see how y'all feel about it, bro. We're gonna do a top 30. We might. I'm gonna do everybody that I see, that I know, that I care about, and even some controversial ones that y'all may want to know and care about. Like for instance, King. I don't really care to rank King on here. Y'all would probably be like, oh, he's an S, but me, I'm gonna drag this nigga and put him at a solid B. He's a solid B. I'm gonna put Zoro at a A. Why? Because Zoro beat him. That's simple. And we're gonna go from there. This is good. This is gonna be a top 30 of like the top 30. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all rock with it. We gonna stick with this, and yeah, like y'all may want to know where Peckham, or I guess I think that's Peckham. I don't know, man, bro. I didn't care about these things. Like I didn't care about none of these things. Like Arlong, where does he rank? D. He can never face anybody in the new world. You get what I'm saying? Buggy, where is he? I put him at an A. Why would I put him at an A? Influence. Solely influence. How I rank things is going to be different. How I rank things is going to be outrageous. Y'all ready? Let's go. Although we ain't seen none of his handiwork, I'm going to put him at... I got to put him at an A. Strictly because off of reputation alone. I would put him at an S, but I ain't seen him do dirt. You gotta do dirt. I gotta see you do dirt. I can't just hear about it. I done heard a lot of niggas say they slapped me, but ain't none of them slapped me, cuz. Kuma. Oh man, that's the homie. Whew. Pacifistas are a D. I'm gonna put Kuma at a because I think he could take out King. I'm pretty sure he could take out King. He couldn't take out Kaido, and I would put Kaido at an A. So I'm gonna go through it line by line, and if I don't care about none of them, I don't care about none of them. Y'all just gonna have to forgive me. Don't care about none of them. Don't care about none of them. Don't care about none. He might be dead. His devil fruit is OP, but him, I'm still gonna put him at a C because Haki can overcome devil fruits. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, I guess. But it seems to me like, yeah, if you got a devil fruit, you're pretty much a top tier contended, I guess, contestant, I guess. But that doesn't mean like that you can do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And so that being said, if Haki can overcome devil fruits, right? If Haki can overcome devil fruits, the people who have devil fruits, like for instance, Haki beats devil fruit, especially when the Haki is stronger than the Haki of the other devil fruit user too. Like the other person may not even know how to use Haki. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has the potential to use Haki. Everybody doesn't have the potential to use like conquerors. You know what I'm saying? So like, if my armament Haki is stronger than your armament Haki, then it's probably going to be stronger than your devil fruit too. This Sea King right here, S. We all know why. Brook, okay, because I'm pretty sure y'all gonna want to know where I rank Brook. Brook right now, B. Brook right now is at a C. I'm gonna say that. Brook is at a C. He could easily. I'm gonna put him at a C plus B minus. How about that? Like you barely scratching the surface, bro. It's a Bonchan supremacy over here, cuz S tier automatically. You don't like it? Suck a fart. Kizaru, Admiral. Ooh. I'm gonna have to put him as tier. You can't be an admiral without being S tier. Let me put it like that. You can't be an admiral, because I'm just thinking like, what else do we have to see him do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his devil fruit's cool, and like the reputation alone, bro. But again, I done heard a lot of niggas say they were gonna slap me, but none of them ever did it. I'm gonna put Don Quixote at a B. Okay, here's why. Luffy has gotten a lot stronger since that fight. A lot stronger. Not only that, but he's unlocked his, you know, like gear 5th. Like, he's awakened his devil fruit too now. So all that being said, being taken down by a non-awakened devil fruit user who did not use Conqueror's Haki, you had your awakening. You have all kinds of Haki. You're a D, and you still lost. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna put you. I think you could beat King. I think you could beat King. I think you could give Kuma a run for his money, but I think Kuma could take you out. You could definitely beat Brook. You could definitely beat Barrier. That Sea King though. That Sea King. You can't beat Buggy's influence. More than likely, Doflamingo would actually go to Buggy and use Buggy's influence. Like, don't be surprised if he pops up on Buggy's crew somehow. Don't be surprised. Like, I'm serious. S tier. S tier sexy. The S tier is for sexy. Fujitora. Where do I rank Fujitora? I'm gonna put his ass right up there with Kizaru. His observation Haki is OP. Is literally how he sees things. Like, he don't even see people with his eye. He see feelings, bro. This dude. I'm gonna put him up there with Kizaru. You can bet pretty much all admirals are going on S tier. Prime Whitebeard is fucking S tier. I don't care. Argue with your mama. Prime Whitebeard made Roger come to a standstill after fighting for 3 days and 3 nights. Don't talk to me. Prime Whitebeard will literally punch a hole in your chest. Frankie. Where do I rank Frankie? I see Big Mom. I see Big Mom right here too, so I'm gonna have to do Big Mom's ranking. I'm gonna put Frankie at C. Everything that he's doing right now, in all honesty, I'm gonna take Arlong completely off of this list. I was just using him as an example. I'm still gonna leave Frankie right there. I'm still gonna leave Brook right there. And him, I really don't care about. I was just using him as an example too. I can never think of his name. Whatever. I don't really care. With Frankie is kind of tricky though, because Frankie does so much. Frankie made the ship what the ship is. Frankie built the ship, like the Sunny, like it's his creation. Not to mention the theories around, like, could he be making the Sunny into Pluton or whatever, the countermeasures for Pluton rather. With all that being said, everything that he does, everything that he has done for the crew, like, he's too important. He's too important and he's too vital. So I want to put him at a B, but I know that everybody's going to look at this and be like, oh, he's talking about power and ability and fighting, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to put him at a C, just to appease everybody. I know people going to hate anyway, but just to appease myself enough to know that I tried. Because honestly, I like, again, I don't do none of this stuff. This is completely out of my realm. All these niggas is S rank. You can't touch them. You can't touch them, and they might be immortal. Yeah. Roger is an S rank character, clearly. If these two can come to a stalemate, plus this guy becomes a Power King, plus he did it all. Bro, I can't wait till I make my video I'm gonna show you. I was like, bro, I don't think he had a devil fruit. I don't think he had a devil fruit at all. I said, I think he did it all based off of hockey, because hockey was becoming too important at the time. Anyway, all that said, if these two can come to head and fight for 3 days and 3 nights, him having probably hockey and his devil fruit, we don't know. And Roger just doing it solo based off of hockey and his sword Ace. Rayleigh probably don't have a devil. Rayleigh don't got no devil fruit. I'm gonna just say that Rayleigh ain't got no devil fruit. I'm pretty sure a lot of people on his crew did not have a devil fruit. I'm pretty sure it was a devil fruit crew versus a non-devil fruit crew at like God Valley. Like, only person that I don't think that had a devil fruit at God Valley at the time was probably Kaido. That's because he got his devil fruit at God Valley. I think Shiki probably already had his devil fruit. I think Whitebeard already had his devil fruit. Big Mom already had her devil fruit, obviously. And then that Legend John dude, we don't know. And I'm pretty sure that Rox himself was being guided the same way that Blackbeard is being guided. And he was probably being guided through his devil fruit, because clearly, like, when you eat a devil fruit, it does something to your DNA. And we're seeing now that the DNA, man, look, we're seeing now that you can absorb information from things dealing with DNA. Like, if baby Jinbei, Seraphim Jinbei, can go around here doing fisherman karate without knowing fisherman karate, then what can you tap into with devil fruits is what I'm trying to say. That's the point I'm trying to get at. Look, this one is about to be controversial for real. But I'm going to tell y'all why I'm going to say what I'm saying. I'm going to put Jinbei at an A rank. And when I get to Big Mom, when I find Big Mom again, hold on. But Young, why is Big Mom and Jinbei on the same tier? Okay, here, in all honesty, my thought process behind it. Jinbei doesn't like to disrupt order. Jinbei doesn't like. He even says it once Luffy reveals his dreams. He's like, "Well, I joined up. Well, I it's too late for me to back out now." So clearly, it's something about his dream that's going to disrupt the order. Jinbei doesn't like to do that kind of stuff. Jinbei would never try to take on a Yonko, even though he could, because he understands the balance of what the Yonko system did. That's why he joined up as one of the 7 warlords, was to help keep that balance. We are still debating if Mihawk could take out one of the Yonko. And if Mihawk can take out one of the Yonko, what do you think any of the other Shichibukai could have done? I'm not saying Crocodile could have done it. Crocodile couldn't have taken on Big Mom or Kaido. But Jinbei wasn't scared of Big Mom. Jinbei was not about to back down from Big Mom. So she couldn't take a soul piece. She couldn't take a bit of his soul from him. As well as, you saw how he was fighting her, bro. Like, you saw what he could do. Like, it's Jinbei, bro. Like, even his fight on Wano Kuni, like, it was an easy fight. His fight versus Who's Who, like, was a pretty simple, easy fight for him. And then, man, look. So I'm putting him at an A rank because I believe he could have easily taken on Big Mom. I'm not saying it would have been an easy fight. He could have easily fought Big Mom and had, like, he wouldn't have had no problem stepping up to Big Mom. That's what I mean when I say it's easy for him to fight Big Mom. He wouldn't have had no problem stepping up and fighting Big Mom if he was that type of person. But Jinbei's not that type of person. That being said, I'm gonna put him at an A, and yeah, that he would have lost to Kaido. I think he would have tied with Big Mom, but I think he would have lost to Kaido. But I'm still gonna put Kaido on the same tier list because actually, no, you already know this boy going uphill on S rank, bruh. So bad man.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Gotta put him up there.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
That's
Who
that
am
man. I don't know what else to tell you. When it come down to it, I don't play with him. I don't play with him at all. Everything that man say, I take him literally. I ain't finna play with none of that, man. I'm gonna put Kid at a B. I'm gonna put both of these two side by side because it took both of them to take down Big Mom. Simple as put. I don't know what else to say to you. I'm not finna do this with y'all. I'm not finna argue with y'all about this. They both had to use their devil fruits to take down Big Mom, who we know can use hockey. So, that all being said, none of them used Conqueror's hockey in their fights. I don't remember. I don't recall. None of them split the skies. And they both are awakened. So, that being said, they can't be better or as good as Luffy, because Luffy has Conqueror hockey in his punches as well as an awakened devil fruit. It can't be as strong as individually as Kaido or Big Mom, because we saw what happened. Literally, the fight between Big Mom and the two of them is how they had to take her down. Regardless, I'm not saying they're weak. I'm saying that together they're stronger. Kaido. This one might be another one that's a little controversial. No, he's not going there. I'm going to put him at an S. He is going to be at an S- and an A+. I wish there was a tier so I could put him in between, because this is why. He had the devil fruit that gave him everything that he needed as far as defense and power goes. Defense, power, and speed. He had everything that he needed. It was his inability to continue the ambition of becoming King of the Pirates that stopped him. It was the depression and that led to the alcoholism in his life that stopped him. But if you take away all that, if you give him a healthy Kaido, yeah, bro, yeah, a healthy Kaido will literally break out of government bases and free people, because that's what a healthy Kaido was doing. Like, that was like the first. Then again, what does a healthy Kaido look like? Because apparently the dude been getting screwed over since he was a kid. So I get it, but at the same time, I'm just saying, like, you get what I'm saying, bro. I ain't finna do this with y'all, bro. S tier. I mean, outside of this dude over here, who else is really gonna test Shanks? Like, come on. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Okay. So at the end of the day, if it ain't Nessie, the Loch Ness monster head ass over here, ain't nobody testing this man right here. I'm playing. We all know the only person who can actually test Shanks is Mihawk. Like, it's been stated, it's been quoted, we all know the facts. The only person to actually keep him at a standstill and stop Shanks was Mihawk. And the only reason we don't know now how that would how it would pan out is because Mihawk refuses to fight a man who doesn't have two arms. Like, which I get and I understand, but that's also cowardly, because if a man says he wants to fight you, then you fight him. Are you not a pirate, bro? Regardless, the only person to actually stand up and to be side by side with him, I would say, is. But then again, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna say Mihawk and him are side by side. I don't care. I'm gonna leave it like that. Kobe. Okay. This one's fun. I'm actually going to put Kobe. I'm gonna put Kobe at I'm gonna put Kobe at a B plus A minus. This is why. Although Kobe has been taken, look who he was taken by. He was taken by Blackbeard. Look who he captured. He captured Boa Hancock. Based off of information we got so far with him, we know two things. We know that he has an extreme form of observation hockey. So that means that he's probably like that observation hockey awakened in him, and it probably awakened other forms of hockey. He had to be taught other forms. He had to be taught the forms of hockey pretty much. We know that for sure. We know who his teacher is. That same teacher that he had, Garp, is the grandfather who also helped train Luffy and Ace. As much as that can be said for Ace. We know that Kobe has captured Boa Hancock. We also know that Kobe was captured by Blackbeard. So he called an extremely powerful person and protected their island, as well as like got captured by the most infamous pirate of the age so far these days. Yeah, I'm gonna put him at a strong like A, bro, because I think he could have taken out all the people on that in the B ranking. I think he could have taken out the people in the B ranking. Kazuki Oden. This one's hard for me, because although he belongs in an S ranking, I feel like I should put him in an A ranking. And this is why. You couldn't use armament hockey to like block that shit from shooting you in the face. Like, you just gonna let yourself get shot in the head. Like, no armament hockey, nothing whatsoever. No, we ain't gonna use conquerors in our fight. We ain't gonna do nothing. So because of the plot and how you got taken out, I'm gonna have to put you at an A ranking. I have to. It's not your fault. I actually gotta blame Oda for this one. And the people can hate me as much as they want to, but this message is for you, Kazuki Oden. I know you're gonna feel this through the ether and everything, and in the pages you're gonna feel me talking to you, bro. Use that voice of all things, bro. Use that observation hockey. Use all of that. But it's because of Oda. I gotta put you at an A. Like, you got taken out by Kaido, who I put as an S rank. But not because he beat you fair and square. And because you let yourself get beat. Luffy would have fought back. Roger would have fought back. Whitebeard would have fought back. We don't care if you got kids and all that and blah, whatever. Bump all that. I'm gonna stop banging on the curse. Luffy, of course, is an S rank. I mean, what else can be said? Like, it's Luffy. Like, plot armor aside, like it's Luffy. Okay, this is one that I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna want to know about. Katakuri. Where do you rank Katakuri? This is one of those people that I really don't. I don't care. I don't care for. I don't care about. I'm gonna put him in the same level of B. I think he's probably, especially now after having fought and lost to Luffy, like having that be his first loss. I'm pretty sure he didn't hit the gym just like Rob Lucci did. He's been training, working out with his devil fruit, getting stronger, getting better, and all that shit. So now, yeah, I think at this point now, at the end of the year, he could probably take on somebody like King. I think he could have taken on King before. He just had the advantage over Luffy because he had the strongest observation hockey at that point that the world knew. Nobody's peeped Sanji's game yet because Sanji dodged the whole thing from. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, that's where I rank him. I rank him at a solid B. Okay, Kinemon and the Scabbards. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna put him and lump him in, like lump all his crew in with him. Okay. This is my honest ranking for them. My honest thoughts of them. D. All of them. A whole lot of them. At this point, I do think Sanji could beat Big Mom. I'm not gonna lie about it. I do think he could. At this point, his body, his flames, the strength, the speed, the endurance. Yeah, I think he could kick the ever living shit out of Big Mom. Kaido too. I don't think he could beat Kaido, but I think he could kick that nigga hard enough, right in the shin. Fuck his whole leg up. I'm gonna give a 2-for-1. These two belong side by side. Okay, maybe I can't find them right now because I'm just staring at endless pictures and stuff. But of course, I was gonna put Zoro next to Sanji, and that's gonna be that because, I mean, they're both amazing characters, and I know everybody's gonna be like, oh, Sanji wasn't on the rooftop. That's not Sanji's role, bro. Y'all don't understand Sanji's role, and that's half of the problem. It's that Sanji is not no frontline ass dude. Like, he will be when he has to be. He will frontline, just like Nami. Nami's not no frontline chick, but when Luffy was supposed to have been dead when Luffy had died on the rooftop, she was the first one standing up. Hey, bro, what you not finna do is talk about my captain like no punk ass. You know what I'm saying? She went off. She went hard for the crew. So I would put him and Sanji right next to each other. The last person I wanted to rank was Ace. I wanted to rank Ace as D. This is why. 1, he's dead. 2, he never reached his full potential. It's like where he died in the story. Shortly after that, we find out about Haki, something that he clearly didn't use when he could have used. I mean, Ace, just a little bit. Just a little bit of this, Ace. Just a little bit of this. And you could still be running around the battlefield right now. Just a little bit of that. And you could have been fine. But yeah, it appears as though you didn't know how to use it. So you didn't know how to use that. Your devil fruit wasn't awakened. Like, just statistically where we are in the story right now and where you passed away. I love you. I miss you. I wish you were here. But your fruit will live on, and you will live on through the legacy of your fruit being passed on, having that fruit pass through your genetics, and now it floating around in Sabo. You are still with us. Thank you. Your work is done. Good night, sweet prince. All that. This is my top 30 at the end of the year. You can bet your bottom dollar that any of the Shichibukai are probably in the A or S rank. All the admirals are more than likely in the S rank. All the admirals, former and like present, are all S rank to me. Anybody that had a prime and is now old, I'm going to put in the S rank. Just about anybody. I'm not going to say anybody before people hop in the comments. Yeah, go ahead, hop in the comments. I don't really care, man. This is my 30. This is my 30 for 30. No, for real. This is my, I guess, my top 30 at the end of this year so far. These are the characters that I think about the most. Or at least the characters from the cruise and stuff like that I think about the most, because it's like that Tabasco shot guy, for instance. I don't really think about him, but I definitely think about the Blackbeard crew, and I will put them all at about an A. I would put the majority of them at about an A, because they got devil fruits that they know how to use, and some of their devil fruits are awakened. Meanwhile, you got Nami over here with a climber tap. And I'm like, shorty, you a B. I don't know how you gonna overcome this, but she also got Zeus. You get what I'm saying? Not only that, man, look, the last person I really kind of want to, I'm gonna throw one extra on there, because it's gonna make some more sense in the upcoming year. While I'm like, no, Nami and them about to really turn up. Everybody that you think is weak is about, because I've been telling y'all, Blackbeard's crew is out there, and they coming. They coming to take heads, bro. They coming. They ain't playing no games with nobody. This man right here, This man right here, Vegapunk, I'm gonna put him at an S rank. I'm gonna put him at an S rank because he's too versatile in too many subject matters for him not to be an S rank. And on top of that, he's about to join the crew. I don't know how long. I don't know if he's actually gonna wind up being the 10th member. I don't know if he's actually gonna wind up just being blasted off by Kuma once they get on the boat somewhere. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know nothing about how long he's gonna stick around. I just know that the crew is about to take him and dip out. While he's with them, Usopp built that staff for Nami. This man has an understanding for like technology, so he can increase the staff. He can increase the Climatat to make it work better, more efficiently. He can make the ship better. He can teach Chopper about medicine. He can teach Usopp about his plants. We just scratching the surface. Frankie and his androids and robotics and all that stuff, all the engineering that Frankie do, man, we are barely scratching the surface, let alone us finding out more about Luffy's devil fruit and what it could possibly do. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's so much at stake with this man's knowledge. There's so much at stake with this man's wealth of information, bro. That's why the government wants him eliminated. And now he's about to run off with a Yonko crew that's chasing after a world history. And Nico Robin has been studying said past secret world history. Yeah, they about to have a nice long conversation. They about to get the Elbaf and think, man, look. So expect the crew to get major upgrades. I told y'all they were going to get major upgrades. I've been telling y'all they were going to. I didn't see that it was going to come through Vegapunk. But baby, here we are now. Here we are. So yeah, that's my honorable mention. Shout out to Ace. At this point, I think the Scabbers could have beat you. Right there next to Kinemon, who literally could have cut your flames every time you threw one up. Tragic. We love you though. We miss you. We thinking about you, Ace. We thinking about you. Thug tier. All right, man. I'm gonna get on out of here, man. Y'all have I hope y'all had a great Christmas, and I hope y'all have a great New Year. And I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Take care. Love you all.